So you've seen several presentations. Now I want you to turn to partner think first, then pair share. What were the key ideas or strategies from the 3 presentations, okay? So can you do that right now, please?
For Caitlin's group, they use the rate table.
To move further towards consolidation of the learning, the teacher first highlights and summarizes the key mathematical concepts, algorithms, and/or strategies related to the lesson learning goals. These will be referred to in later lessons and will help form the success criteria related to the learning goals for this unit of learning. She will then assign independent practice.
Let's summarize what we learned today, okay? So I've got some of the group's presentations. We'll summarize what we learned. From the first group's presentation, what did we learn? Look at the first group's presentation. What strategies or tools did we learn that you could use to help you understand a problem?
They use a rate.
They used a rate, okay, so they use
500 grams to 20 minutes and then 250 grams to 10 minutes. And then they also use the picture.
Okay, so they used manipulatives. What about the second group? What did they use? Yi.
A double number line.
And what else did they use? They used a double number line, and also what else did they do? Aisha.
They use equivalent ratios.
So they used equivalent rates by Ivan?
Multiplying or dividing.
Multiplying or dividing one term or both terms?
Both terms.
Both terms. All right, let's go on to the next group. What strategies or tools did they use? Tamlam.
Rate table.
Rate table. What else, Ryan?
Unit rate.
All right, did I miss anything? I think that's
One more.
Yalen?
They use the inverse operation for dividing and multiplying.
We did a summary of what we learned. This group did a rate table. They used a rate when they're comparing the grams to the minutes. This group also used rates when they compared grams to minutes. Different amounts, and same with this group. They actually did a unit rate. But throughout, they're using rates. So when you're comparing 2 amounts that have different units, and you're trying to track the relationship between it, whether you're using a number line to track the relationship between grams and minutes, or you're using a rate table, they're still doing the same thing. They're still tracking grams and minutes. If you take the number line and you rotate it this way, so if you take a rate table and you rotate it this way, it's the same. The minutes on top and the grams on the bottom. So it's just another way of comparing the 2 amounts. Okay? So you're also going to see the same thing in this group. They use a manipulative, but if you looked at the picture closely, they were also tracking grams and minutes. So whether you use a manipulative to help you understand the problem, or you use a double number line, or you use a rate table, in all these ways, it just helps you to see and be able to solve the problem in an easier way, right? So now what I want you to do is you're going to go back to your desk and you're going to do independent practice on 2 questions. Remember the strategies that we've learned when we summarize. Give specific and actionable feedback that Hamza's group can actually take action on, that they can actually use to revise their work so that it's a little bit clearer, that's a little bit more efficient, okay? Based on the summary that we did. And the second thing you're going to do is you're going to do the problem, the additional practice problem. The price for a box of 2 dozen chocolate bars is $4.80. Yvonne wants to buy 5 dozen chocolate bars. What will she have to pay? When you're doing this problem, I want you to think of all the strategies that we learned in our summary today. All right? Okay, off you go.
Students work individually or in pairs to practice and apply the tools, strategies, and concepts from the lesson. Practice problems are designed to be similar in structure to the lesson problem, allowing an opportunity for students to consolidate their learnings.